I'm Stella, and this is an exhibition of my paintings, different mediums. Some of these are done in oils, most of them, and there are one or two watercolours as well. This is Perth Art Gallery Museum, and this is the concert hall where I spend a good deal of time. Here are a few paintings of my former place where I lived, which is Drum, near Crook Devon, Kinread. I very much enjoyed village life. It was a lovely area. I had to move into Perth because of my disability, but it was very nice belonging to a small community. When I first moved to Perth, I didn't have my studio. I did some little watercolours, and these are of the Perth skyline in November. I was doing a series of paintings with little touches of red in them. So that one has red moon, this one has red trees of St Matthew's Church, and this one has red roofs in, but that one is Glasgow. It's at St Maris Hill, and it's the canal. So I like to paint the people around me and the places I love. And although they're fairly random, there is a theme running through them all. This is my brother fishing on the River Tweed at Dryborough, and the gilly and his dog, Purdy. And just a beautiful, beautiful spot which I sketched all day, and I can no longer get to these places. So this is a lovely memory of when I was still able to walk about. These two paintings are domestic scenes of my cats and the flowers in my garden. I saw the flower at Alnwick Castle, and my cats are Mimi and Rodolfo. They're now 16 years old. The female impressionists were not allowed to go out into the streets and into the countryside. They had to paint domestic subjects. So for completely different reasons, little by little, I'm sort of painting nearer and nearer to home. One of the things that I did, which connect the paintings on this wall together, is sometimes I'm watching television and I use a sketch pad to paint the scenes that I see on television. The bottom two are of Ireland from a series of Midsummer Murders, and the top one is Australia from a documentary on Australia. And this is another little group of paintings which I've gathered together especially for this exhibition from past paintings and one or two specially. It continues the theme of my local seedery and my garden and my life. The three Scottish trees, especially for Battleby, for Scottish natural heritage. The countryside of Britain as well. Some of my paintings have meaning for me, politically or spiritually. This one on the surface is near Banbury Castle in Northumberland. However, it's titled The Tides of March, which was a worry to me in 2003 when we were going to invade Iraq. The paintings that Barry's going to film for me just now are to show people who are interested in commissions the differences between the oil painting at the top, the pen and ink with wash in the middle, and the watercolour at the bottom. I'm now trying a few new series about Scotland. The first one is about the people and the food production here, and my very first painting in that series is here of Judith with her oysters. She's an oyster farmer from Oban. done Perth. This one's Edinburgh with all the iconic buildings, including St Mary's and the castle. And my next city is going to be Dundee. I'm thinking about a big, wide, panoramic view of the estuary with Dundee in the foreground. To close my exhibition, I'm showing you one or two of the pastiches of cave paintings, which I love. I do them for fun. I have a great deal of joy just playing around with very three-dimensional surface, which is supposed to imitate the walls of the caves, and also with some of the ideas in this one. Not only do we have the proper reindeer and buffalo and rhinoceroses and boar, but we also have Father Christmas flying across the middle of the image. This is just a postscript to say that for little corners and for gifts, I do prints, cards and postcards, and they can be mounted and framed like this one, and they're available on my website or in my studio. Thank you very much for looking at this video, and I hope it will encourage you to come to my studio and to see my future exhibitions. Thank you.